Sit back and enjoy 50 fascinating facts you didn't know. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Let's get started. In Taiwan, there are smart traffic signs that improve urban mobility. They use artificial intelligence and augmented reality to guide pedestrians. Users enter their destination on an integrated screen. Then, the sign rotates to indicate the correct direction. This system facilitates navigation in streets and public spaces. It also enhances accessibility for people with visual or cognitive disabilities. The Blind Football World Cup is an international five-a-side football tournament adapted for visually impaired players. It is organized by the International Blind Sports Federation and has been held every 4 years since 1998. National teams from various countries participate, and field players wear eye patches and blindfolds to ensure equal conditions. The ball emits sounds to aid orientation during the game. Steam bending of wood is a technique used in carpentry to shape wood without breaking it. The wood is exposed to hot steam, which softens its fibers and allows it to bend. Then, it is placed in a mold to give it the desired shape. Once cooled and dried, the wood retains the imposed curve. This method is used in furniture making and architectural structures. It is also common in the creation of musical instruments. Hakeaulana is a Hawaiian surfer who engages in extreme underwater training. She runs along the ocean floor carrying a 25-kilogram rock to improve her endurance. This technique helps her prepare to face large waves without panicking. She learned the method from her father, Brian Keaulana, a renowned surf instructor. He teaches surfers how to withstand prolonged underwater holds. Colma, California, is known as the City of Souls due to its large number of cemeteries. It has around 1,500 living residents and more than 1.5 million buried individuals. The city was established as a necropolis after new burials were banned in San Francisco in the year 1914. Thousands of bodies were relocated there, making it the primary burial site in the region. Today, it houses 17 cemeteries, including one for pets. The ratio of deceased to living individuals is approximately 1,000 to 1. Angelina Jolie participated in a session for National Geographic on World Bee Day. She spent 18 minutes with bees walking over her body to raise awareness of their importance. To prevent stings, she went 3 days without bathing, as strong scents can alter their behavior. The initiative was part of Women for Bees in collaboration with UNESCO and Guerlain. This project aims to train women as beekeepers and protect bee habitats. Habri Norma holds the record for the highest number of pull-ups performed with one leg while holding 2 balls, 35 in total. Prosopometamorphopsia is a rare neurological condition that alters the visual perception of faces. Affected individuals may see exaggeratedly large eyes, deformed mouths, or disproportionate facial features. Some describe these distortions as unsettling or unreal. Although its exact cause is unknown, it has been linked to abnormalities in facial processing within the brain. In certain cases, the visual distortion persists for long periods of time. The bearded vulture, known as the lammergeier, has a unique diet based on bones. Between 70 and 90% of its food consists of bones. To consume them, it drops them from great heights onto rocks to break them. It can also swallow them whole if they are small enough. Its digestive system is adapted to dissolve them quickly. It is the only known vertebrate with a diet based almost entirely on bones. Meng Er is a panda from the Beijing Zoo that was rejected by its mother as a cub. Raised by humans, it learned to imitate their expressions while breaking bamboo. Although pandas do not typically make gestures when splitting bamboo, Meng Er observed its caretakers and adopted their expression. Now, every time it snaps a branch, it makes faces of effort as if it were difficult. The song Happy Birthday to You originates from a melody created in 1893 by Patty and Mildred Hill called Good Morning to All. Originally, it was used in classrooms to greet students. Over time, its lyrics were modified to celebrate birthdays. In 1935, the popular version was registered with copyright. Until 2016, it generated significant revenue from licensing due to its widespread use. Today, the song is in the public domain and is sung worldwide. The sugar glider is a small marsupial native to Australia. It is a social animal that lives in groups and communicates in various ways. It uses vocalizations and physical contact to interact with its species. It also marks its territory with scent glands located on its head and chest. This behavior helps establish hierarchies and recognize group members. It is estimated that most species on Earth have yet to be identified. Around 86% of terrestrial species and 91% of oceanic species remain unknown to science. Oceans, tropical forests, and caves harbor unexplored biodiversity. Each year, new species of plants, insects, and microorganisms are discovered. Evolution continues to generate previously unknown life forms. 420 million years ago, before trees existed, massive fungi called Prototaxites dominated the terrestrial landscape. These structures could reach up to 8 meters in height. For a long time, they were believed to be plants, but studies indicate they were giant fungi. Their role in the ecosystem is still debated. In China, a musical show based on Dragon Ball has been presented, organized by the Bilibili platform. The event celebrated the new year and the 40th anniversary of the franchise with an impressive stage production. The show included special effects and choreography that recreated iconic moments from the series. One of the most exciting moments was the formation of the Genki Dama with audience participation. Leopardnik is a digital artist who transforms animal videos by adding animated arms. His creations give birds and other animals a comedic and expressive touch. With his animation, the animals appear to interact in a human-like way. Emergency slides in airplanes are designed to inflate in approximately 6 seconds. They use a compressed gas system for fast and safe deployment. They are essential for passenger evacuation in emergency situations. Their material is fire-resistant for at least 90 seconds. The slide height varies depending on the aircraft, reaching the equivalent of a 2-story building. Delta Airlines has offered special flights to observe solar eclipses from the air. In April 2024, it organized a flight from Austin, Texas to Detroit, following the path of the total eclipse. Passengers enjoyed a unique view from 30,000 feet in the air. The airplane's extra-large windows allowed for a clear observation of the phenomenon. The airline has conducted other similar routes with such opportunities. The domino effect describes a chain reaction where an initial event triggers successive others. It is used as a metaphor in politics, economics, and physics to illustrate the interconnectedness of systems. In financial crises, the collapse of one institution can affect many others. In politics, a change in one country can influence its neighbors. It is also observed in physical structures and social dynamics. This phenomenon shows how a small action can generate significant repercussions. The golden beetle from the genus Cresina is known for its brilliant golden shell. Its metallic color does not come from pigments but from the way its exoskeleton interacts with light, a phenomenon called structural color. The layers of its cuticle reflect and refract light, creating its golden appearance. This characteristic helps it blend in among leaves and plants, protecting it from predators. Modern human skeletons are lighter and more fragile than those of our ancestors. This is due to a sedentary lifestyle and lower physical activity levels. Hunter-gatherers had denser and stronger bones. With the advent of agriculture, bone structure started to become lighter. The lack of exercise in modern life has accelerated this trend. Emperor penguin chicks must reach the ocean to begin their independent life. In some cases, they jump from cliffs as high as 15 meters. This behavior has been observed in Antarctica, especially in Atka Bay. Although they usually enter the water from lower heights, some groups adapt to their surroundings. Changes in sea ice may influence this behavior. The Pyramid of the Sun is the largest structure in Teotihuacan and one of the most impressive in Mesoamerica. It stands approximately 65 meters tall and has a base measuring 225 meters per side. Its construction began during the Tsakwali period, between the years 1 and 150 after Christ. Its purpose remains a mystery, although it is believed to have had a religious or ceremonial function. Its design is astronomically aligned, possibly related to solar events. The smallest football league in the world is located in the Isles of Scilly. Only 2 teams participate, Garrison Gunners and Woolpack Wanderers. Each season they play between 14 and 20 matches against each other. The league has existed since the 1920s and remains active today. Tigers have striped skin, not just fur. Each tiger has a unique stripe pattern, both in its fur and on the skin beneath. These stripes do not change and are like fingerprints, allowing easy identification even if the tiger were shaved. This fascinating fact highlights the complexity and uniqueness of these large felines. Phones vibrate thanks to a small internal vibration motor. There are 2 main types, the eccentric rotating mass motor and the linear resonant actuator. The first uses an unbalanced weight that spins to generate vibrations. The second employs magnetic forces for more precise movements. Carrots have 2 main structural parts. The inner part is called xylem and transports water and minerals. The outer part is known as phloem and distributes sugars and other nutrients. In some experiments, both parts have been successfully separated using pressure or specific techniques. Balenciaga introduced a towel skirt as part of its Spring 2024 collection. The garment is made of towel-like cotton and features an adjustable design with buttons and an internal belt. Its appearance resembles a towel wrapped around the waist. The price of this exclusive piece is $925. This is a life-saving ramp, a kind of rescue device for small animals that accidentally fall into pools. It consists of a ramp that allows creatures such as frogs, mice, squirrels, ducklings, turtles, bugs, or insects to escape the water. This object was supposedly invented by the American biologist Rick Mason. It is an inflatable platform with a mesh slope and a weighted bag to keep the device at the edge of the pool. A water tap regulates the flow of water through an internal valve. By turning the handle, a stem adjusts to open or close the passage of water. There are different types of taps, such as ball, gate, and butterfly valves, each with a different mechanism. Some use rubber or ceramic seals to prevent leaks and ensure a tight closure. In Turkey, the small village of Kuşköy is known for its whistled language, called the bird language. This tonal language is based on different tones and patterns to represent words and phrases. The village inhabitants can communicate through whistles at distances of up to 5 kilometers, using this language for a wide range of activities, from greeting each other to sharing gossip and even singing songs. With around 300 inhabitants, the language has been passed down from generation to generation to ensure its survival. Spotters play a key role in gymnastics. Their task is to prevent falls and reduce the risk of injuries during training and competitions. They react quickly to stabilize gymnasts if they lose balance. Their presence provides athletes with confidence when attempting complex movements. Helium is the only element that was discovered first in space and later on Earth. Helium was first detected in space in 1868 by Pierre-Jules César Janssen while observing a solar eclipse when he noticed a yellow line in the solar spectrum that was named helium. It was not discovered on Earth until 1895. Otters hold hands while they sleep to stay together. When floating in groups, they create real networks between them, staying connected to avoid being carried away by currents. Additionally, they often wrap themselves in seaweed to ensure they do not drift apart while sleeping, a behavior that has amazed observers for its social and adorable nature. A double rainbow, also known as a secondary rainbow, occurs when sunlight refracts, reflects, and refracts again within water droplets in the atmosphere. This produces a fainter and broader rainbow that appears above the primary one. Current Concept created a high-speed pencil sharpener as part of an experiment. They modified a sharpener with power tools to increase its speed. In less than a second, the pencil is reduced to sawdust. The Park Royal Hotel in Pickering, Singapore, features a revolutionary design with terrace gardens covering its facades. This vertical forest not only provides a green oasis in the middle of the city, but also helps improve air quality and reduce energy consumption through the natural shade provided by the plants. When you tell someone about a goal or something you are planning to do, the brain releases chemical compounds that cause a satisfaction similar to what you feel when you actually achieve the goal or activity. Apparently, according to studies conducted on this topic, this reduces motivation. Bumblebees can fly at altitudes of up to 9,000 meters, which is higher than Mount Everest. This is because they can withstand atmospheric pressure conditions equivalent to that altitude. Dogs align themselves with the Earth's magnetic field when relieving themselves. Believe it or not, they use these frequencies to choose the direction of their body when doing their business. Dogs position their spine in a north-south alignment relative to the Earth's poles, which is why they often spin multiple times before settling. This is a baby shark, not like the song, but rather a strange shark fetus that has gone viral due to its unusual appearance. Additionally, due to its condition, it usually does not survive long after birth. Apollo 12 was struck by 2 lightning bolts immediately after launch, causing all the spacecraft's emergency lights to activate and temporarily shutting down its systems. Fortunately, the crew managed to solve the issue and regain control of the spacecraft as they had rehearsed similar scenarios beforehand. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe so you don't miss more interesting content. Leave your comments and click on any of these videos. See you next time.